And had our shot to win it in regulation. We didn't, and it's just this is a tough one to swallow, but you got to take it and move on. So have to just continue to learn.
Now, I guess when you lose a game like that, there's a lot of things that go through your head about we should have done this, we should have done that, but it seems like overall the game was lost at the defensive end. Too many. They got beat off the dribble too many times.
We were terrible. We were just terrible defensively, and we're going to have to go back and reevaluate what we're doing defensively because we struggled to guard people at Clemson, and we really struggled to do that today. So it's definitely a problem, and we're going to have to figure out some other ways that we can potentially play defense. Whether we add more zone or whether we look at some other ways to play that into the floor. But we were really bad today, really bad.
Did you? Excuse me. It seemed like they were going for the first fake every time, and that's what really put them behind the offensive player.
Well, there were a lot of bad things. We got beat back door. We got and our defense does not. We should, in what we play, we shouldn't get beat back door, but just not thinking. We're not focused. It's just not being locked in and disciplined enough to do the right things. And that's where the disappointment really lies. If you want to win a ball game, you got to get locked in and do the things that it takes to win ball games. On the defensive end, offensively, I thought we weren't so bad today. We shot the ball fairly well, but gave up way too many points.
Offensively, I think y'all matched the Clemson total just in the first half alone, and Cara Dunn was powering that. And I think she got career high today too as well. What did you see? What do you think about her today?
Well, you just see our inconsistency. We're just so inconsistent, and a lot of that is our youth. A lot of that is our youth. I mean, we just can't seem to sustain anything, and I can blame some of that on our youth. But I don't want to place blame anywhere. We just have to get better. We're not disciplined. We're not a disciplined enough team. We don't stay focused and really stay with it for 40 minutes, and that's the disappointment. Every now and then you'll see glimpses of what we could do, but not near enough. So we just got to continue to work.
Do you think communication was part of the problem on the defensive end? It seemed like after players got around the defenders, people were looking at each other like, you should have picked them up or that type of thing.
Well, there were times, I don't know about that. There were just times that we didn't communicate well enough on the switches. We started the game wanting to switch on certain things, and we really didn't do a good job from the beginning on that. And so that's an area that we've got to go back and look at. It just wasn't a good day defensively. I don't know how else to say it. We just weren't very good.
Take a couple more.
By the end, do you think just the exhaustion of being that late in the game, getting to 50 minutes, contributed to?
Yeah, I think tired. We got tired. We gave up some things that we knew how to guard, but we were too tired to go get our man. So then Cam gets matched up on somebody that wasn't her man, and we get scored on an underneath out of bounds play. That's just not. That's really bad because they were guarding the wrong people, and they ended up scoring on us. We get beat back door. That's not part of the game plan. So I think tiredness does become a factor in a double overtime game, but I won't use that as an excuse of how we got beat. Doesn't matter who you were guarding, you shouldn't have gotten beat that way.
The final timeout in the first overtime, what were you trying to run there, and was there any thoughts of maybe subbing in Hermosa because of her offensive and passing abilities?
No, there wasn't any thought about that. So I don't know if I remember the play. What did we run there at the end of regulation or the end of the game? What?
Overtime.
End of overtime. We were just running.
Like 13 seconds.
Yeah, we were trying to get a 3 for Cam, and if she couldn't get it, then to reverse it and get one for Bianca on the backside. So we were looking for a 3 when we were down 3, but we didn't hit it. So. All right, thanks, y'all.